All right. So, yeah. Everybody who is on stream with me, are you guys all ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
I am ready.
Okay. Then I will start the countdown now, and we will begin as soon as I'm done with that, and then I'll move you guys. So, I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck.
Good luck. Thanks,
Good luck.
guys. All right, let's move
Oh,
them.
that's what those are.
Alright, everybody's moved. Let me just wait to see people start. And they're off! And they're off, GL runners. Alright, so...
Nice, then they're all synced.
They
What
are
a
all
start.
synced. Exactly. So, of course, this challenge, if you press !info in the chat, this challenge is all about finding, searching, and destroying the Snapdragon
Search and
enemies.
destroy.
Search and destroy the enemies called the Snapdragons throughout the game. And what can you tell us about these Snapdragons,
So,
Cole?
in case you don't realize, Snapdragons are what the blue things that come out of the holes are. Like, your grabbable ledges are called. And so there are quite a few of them in the game. 25 of them.
25. That's
And-
more than I would have expected, to be honest.
And so their goal is to try to seek out and kill all 25 in the fastest time possible. And we've given them the tool of JIGGYWIGGYSPECIAL to help them navigate and get to levels faster. However, there is a twist. And what
Oof.
twist is that, Mumbo?
The twist is that they also have to turn on another cheat called SUPERBADDY. And what SUPERBADDY does is it makes all of the enemies in the game twice as fast.
And twice as fun.
Twice as fun. So I actually tried this challenge myself, and I found that the SUPERBADDY twist had basically no effect on anything. But I totally forgot that it was on. But it was fun. It was, yeah. Well, maybe we'll do it for another challenge. But I actually, so the Snapdragons, as you mentioned, most but not all of them, most live near the grip grabbable ledges. And I think the intended way to kill these guys is to, have grip grab, walk Banjo on his hands over to a Snapdragon, wait for him to attack you, and then press B to rat-a-tat wrap him off the ledge there. But, as you pointed out to me, there is another way to kill these guys. An easier way, faster way. What is that?
Yeah. And so grenades are OP in this challenge. If you know, you can shoot them and they will destroy them from afar, and you don't actually have to climb up the ledge.
Of course. And that makes this challenge a lot faster. Just pick up the goggles, and you can basically stand like in the middle of a level and snipe shit from from there. And then just leave.
However, these are the enemies that we completely ignore in all speedruns. We don't
Yes.
even attack them at all.
Yes.
So
This is kind of like a hide and seek mission, to be honest. There are a few Snapdragons that, in normal routes, you would come across. You'd see them, but not all of them. There are some of those that you wouldn't expect. One that surprised me was there's a Snapdragon in Witchy World in Wild West Zone that leads on that little grip grabbable ledge over to Humba Wumba, which I guess is the intended way to get up there?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
You climb up the door and then you climb the ledge
Right.
over.
Never gonna see that in a
It's the opposite
speedrun,
way of that Jinjo, where you climb up the door, climb the ledge to the
Mhm.
Jinjo.
which doesn't
both
have a
which you
Snapdragon. So, now I put in the extended rules for these guys. Just a little hint. I said most, but not all Snapdragons live near grip grabbable ledges. I'll tell you, that's the last Snapdragon that I found. And it is actually one that you see in speedruns. And which one is that, Cole?
It's the one in what's it? Target Zan's Temple.
It is the one in Target Zan's Temple. It's really weird that there's a Snapdragon there, but I mean, it
And
guards
everybody
the gold
knows
eggs.
how to dodge it, but
Yeah.
do they remember that it's actually there?
So talking about these runners and their routes so far, we see that 3 out of the 4 of them, well, actually Bex isn't isn't there yet. But 2 out of the 4 of them have gone through Bottles' house and picked up the goggles. GDO opted for White House jump.
And none of them have opted to put the tracker on stream.
All of that work for nothing.
I spent 10 minutes on it!
Yeah, I think it was just unfortunate that we didn't give them enough time to be able to put it on their stream. But
Dang,
the tracker, of course, is for the Snapdragons that they kill. They gotta kill 25 unique Snapdragons. They can't just kill the same one 25 times.
So we've got some puzzles going on. You got Emo going to GGM first.
Yeah. I like GGM first in this route. One of the reasons is because no Snapdragons in GGM.
Yep, it's the only level that has Jiggies that doesn't have Snapdragons.
Right. Which is kind of odd. But I guess there's not anywhere to.
There's no grabbable ledges
yeah.
those little slits in GGM.
So, in my own attempt at this challenge, I noticed that I basically didn't need notes past split up.
Yep. You're just running to the levels with...
Yeah, I mean, you get your grenades, you get split up just to open up, cliff top. You don't need Talon Torpedo, because you could just DCW past Klungo 2. And it's not even like you need to do the swim, because there's no Snapdragons down there. But do the runners know that? Do the runners know that? That's the important thing.
Wow, look at all these runners skipping this first Snapdragon right there in a Wooded Hollow.
Well, I did put in the extended rules that these guys aren't allowed to kill any Snapdragons until they turn the SUPERBADDY cheat on.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So they will be skipping this first Snapdragon that's on the way to
then
GGM.
GGM first is completely the play.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you put that in the extended rules.
Because I thought about it and I was like, couldn't these guys just technically put SUPERBADDY on at the end? So I had to make something to force them to have it on early. So Emo, the first one out of GGM, he got his build drill and he dipped. I mean, that's
not much else you need to do. Notes and build drill.
Although he didn't set up DCW, and it looks like GDO doesn't want to do that either.
Yeah, so you have to go to JRL anyway because there is a Snapdragon in JRL, so it's not like you're going way out of your way to get Talon Torpedo. It would make sense if there was none in that level.
Right.
Hell yeah, DCW.
Well, Xenericus looks like he's transforming into the detonator. Probably going to be setting up a DCW here. I figure one of the benefits of DCWing is if you DCW to credits, because there is one Snapdragon in GI. If you DCW to credits, you can access all of the levels with 170 notes.
Exactly. Otherwise, you're gonna have to get Springy Step Shoes.
So it really just kind of turned this category into only needing to think about one thing. Not even have to think about what moves, not thinking about jiggies or anything. Just thinking, where are my Snapdragons and how do I get to them? How do I kill them? Now, one interesting thing about the Snapdragon locations is there's actually a whole lot of them at MT.
Yeah.
I had to take a second trip to MT because I missed a lot of them. So, being the first level, it's going to be the first level that these guys kill their Snapdragons in. We're going to see who gets all 7 in their first trip and who leaves early. Got Emo, of course, the first one out of GGM, but he's now working on his MT puzzle. We'll see between him and GDO which is the first to actually enter MT. of course, once these guys enter MT, their first play is hopefully going to be going straight to Code Chamber. Because these guys can't kill any of the Snapdragons without the Super Baddie cheat.
And then, let's see if they accidentally kill themselves in Code Chamber instead of exiting for the Snapdragon.
Exactly. There is the one Snapdragon that is guarding the path to the Cheeto page.
Aren't there two?
There are two, you're right.
Yeah.
There are two. But there's none on the other side. No,
Nope.
no guard for the signpost.
Yeah, the signpost
Very
is
sad.
important.
Do you know what that signpost says?
It says hold the joystick slightly to sneak.
Right. Do you know what, like, most of the signposts say?
Yes.
Some good knowledge there. Might be useful for a challenge. Who knows? Anyways, we see Bexthany, the Golden Goliath, make their way over to Prison Compound. Just going to kick that door open. The signposts across the game in general just give you hints about things to do in the game. They give you just a little bit of direction. Alright, Emo, the first to officially enter MT. Gonna build with this rock, hopefully going straight to JSG. Perhaps he's gonna pick. Oh wait, he's gotta get egg aim first. What am I saying?
Yep.
So Emo opting to go backwards down MT. I mean, yeah, the signs give pretty helpful clues about things. There's definitely signposts in the game that tell you how to do things that I couldn't figure out as a kid, because I was a kid and I didn't read shit. Beck's opening Code Chamber, save and quitting. She hasn't been to GGM yet. Maybe she'll completely skip GGM. I mean, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Emo now showing us JSG early.
So if you don't ever go to GGM, you just may not have a lot of notes to learn things like Talon Torpedo.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, GDO's doing the fast strat.
Emo's struggling.
Good job, GDO. Where the heck is Bex? Oh, Bex!
He didn't, yeah.
She forgot the silo in Wooded Hollow. Come on.
She pulled an Emo.
Oh, thanks a lot, Juggler. I appreciate that.
Alright, they're learning the grip grab move that will allow them to climb those ledges.
Yeah, and we're about to see right here. This is gonna separate who the efficient players are versus the non-efficient players. GDO, you're breaking the rules. You're breaking the rules, GDO. Oh, GDO. He is an efficient player, but he's a little too efficient.
See, I wouldn't have expected that rule.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. And it's not a rule that's on the image, so...
Yeah. But he knows how to kill him fast.
He does. That's important. I'm really scared to see people going all the way to the ledge just to kill the Snapdragons. Of course, Beck's taking the time before to read all the rules, so she is not gonna cheat.
Yeah. Baby, Emo with SUPERBADDY on.
There's no Snapdragons on this side, Emo. I had to check that side too. I was surprised. There weren't
You
any.
gotta make sure.
All right, here we go. Emo in the lead.
Oh, he knows too.
Man, I didn't know that until you told me.
GDO killing them again.
He's killing himself on the sput. Incredible. Alright, so that is the first two. Those are the first two Snapdragons in MT. Emo making his way to Snakeheads. He's gonna open these Snakeheads. Very inefficient. What could Emo have done to get around this, Cole?
The hot new clip right there in MT to go out of bounds.
Yeah, Captain Cole, of course, being the founder of such a clip, can go straight into the top of the temple there, and don't have to talk to what's this guy's name? Is this Blotizen?
Yes. And if you route it correctly, though, doing the clip isn't actually that much faster.
No? Interesting. Well, Emo kills all three Snapdragons that are in here, looks around for good measure to make sure there aren't any others.
Yeah, there was a lot in here.
Yeah. Yep, that's all three. Good job. Emo's out of there. He's only got 2 more in the level to find.
GDO knows that there's one in here.
Yes, there is. Although he's taken a weird path to get to it.
People get lost when they don't follow their route. Beck's killing her Snapdragons. Zernicus knows the strat.
Am I the only person that didn't know you could just shoot grenades?
Bex doesn't.
Thanks, Bex, for making me not feel alone. Alright, Emo killing Snapdragon number 6 in the level. He's just checking to make sure there aren't any others, which there aren't. Very thorough, and diligent.
Gotta search and destroy.
What do you think's going to be the hardest Snapdragon for these guys to find? Because I would have said Targetzan.
CCL.
CCL, yeah.
You never look at it
Mm-hmm.
or use that. That would be one. GI.
Right.
Uh,
So Emo leaving MT without the Targetzan Snapdragon.
One's in HFP.
Yeah, there's like 4 in HFP in weird spots.
Like the icy side one.
Uh-huh. You do like kind of catch a glimpse of it if you run 100%.
Yeah, see, if you didn't know how to shoot these ones down, this
Yes.
Blotzan's room is terrible.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
Just Emo looking. There aren't any here.
yeah, see, this is the part that I thought was gonna be hilarious, wandering the levels.
Mm-hmm. Because people so desperately don't want to double enter levels. Now, of course, at 45 minutes, I do have a breakdown of how many Snapdragons are in each level that I will post for these guys. So hopefully they won't be searching for too long to get their last couple Snapdragons. Emo coming up on one of the 2 Snapdragon, or there's actually 4 in this level. There's a shit ton in the train station.
Yeah, but other than that, there's like none in the level.
Uh-huh.
Hey, he found it.
Beck's making her way into Targetzan's temple, which Emo unfortunately skipped.
Emo did not do.
Yeah.
That could be an issue.
Looks like GDO found them all in Blotizen's temple, and he's done with MT. Emo is killing it until you realize that he forgot one, so... Well, we're gonna have to see.
And Zernicus left a little too soon also.
Yeah, he missed his target, Zan. Beck's got hers. I guess there's no reason that there wouldn't be another Snapdragon inside Targetzan's temple. So you'd kind of want to search here.
Yeah, if you're not quite sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, look at all those Snapdragons.
I only knew there was the one. But then I looked and I was like, whoa, there's a whole lot here. So Emo currently in the lead with 11 Snapdragons out of 25. That's almost half, Cole. Emo's almost halfway done with this challenge. Can you believe it?
Yeah. We knew this one was going to be a shorter one.
Yeah. There aren't any here, although it is a good place to check. Because it totally would make sense for there to be one
I
here.
checked here too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a grabbable ledge.
Beck's making her way to the Jinjo Village Snapdragon. She skipped
These
Flozan.
This might be some that you forget about also. Until you're like, oh yeah, they're somewhere.
Right. Gio, of course, making his way into Wishy World as well. Gonna go check Wild West Zone. So that's where Emo just checked. There's no Snapdragons there. And that's because it's like an electrical pipe. And in general, the electrical pipes have those little, like, openings that can shock you, rather than Snapdragons.
Yes, it's their version of Snapdragons.
Mm-hmm. And so what that means is there aren't any inside the building in GI.
Oh, there you go, Bex. Yeah.
There's the one Snapdragon in GI that's on the outer part, but these guys don't even have to go inside the building. Yeah, Brad, it's something you wouldn't even think about.
You should add it as a bingo goal. Kill Snapdragons.
You probably could. They're really easy.
I mean, we added beehives.
We did.
We're already going down that slippery slope of arbitrary goals.
Yeah, we are. But I like this challenge because it's like a hide and seek that you can make educated guesses towards. Oh, advertise a product. Well, I could advertise Yorp Skip. So, if you want to try this challenge yourself, you might be at a struggle, at a loss. Try to keep track of, there's so many Snapdragons. How do I remember how many I've gotten? Well, I've got the product for you. If you go to yorpskip.com/BTCS_snap, as linked in the chat, you've got the perfect tool that will let you keep track of the number of Snapdragons you've killed in your run. A lot better.
All of which all of these racers decided not to use.
Made Cole very, very sad.
Shoutouts to GDO, Emo Arbiter, Bex, and Zernicus for ignoring the counter.
I'll give another shout out to SHM. SHM, of course, big in the bingo scene. Probably gonna be very sick once Cole recommends Snapdragons as a bingo goal. That Snapdragon you see on Emo's screen, a little hidden, actually. It's the only Snapdragon whose little, hole is not that sandy yellow.
It's camouflaged.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily... Emo, my boy, with the seeming surprise. Alright, I didn't necessarily mandate that they have to watch them die. As long as the grenade makes it there, you can kind of assume
you
that
can
they're
see
dead.
their parts fall down.
Yeah.
For most of them. Alright, GDO remembers Jinjo Village.
So Ebo's making the swim down to Talon Torpedo since he opted not to DCW. Wonder if he's gonna go looking around, maybe Seaweed Sanctum for some.
Yeah, Seaweed Sanctum would be one that you think might have some.
Right.
I can see some try to check.
But any time he spends down here, past getting Talon Torpedo is a total waste.
Bex in GGM getting notes.
Now, there are a few places in GGM where you might expect there to be a Snapdragon. Like, you know, maybe in the waterfall area, there might be one. It's just not. Same with where Xernicus just checked. You'd think there'd be a Snapdragon on the way to the Isle of Hags trade switch.
You gotta check. GDO checked also.
You know, this is that type of challenge where your first 22 Snapdragons will go by really quick, and those last 3 are just gonna be a pain in the ass.
You just have no idea where in the game they are until the hint comes in.
You just caught a female cat? With what? A cat trap? I don't know. I have a cat, and her name is Harriet, named after Harriet Tubman. So I think you should name your cat Rosa Parks.
Alright, GDO's going to HFP first. Is that where Emo's heading now too? Yes.
You know, HFP is one of those levels that makes me think that learning airborne egg aim would have been useful. Because if you grab the flight pad, you can fly up to the Snapdragon by the honeycomb on the upper left side, and then go to the other Snapdragon that I forget where it is here. Oh, there's the train station.
GDO knows that there is one over here.
GDO's just opting to go as solo K, which, yeah, I mean, it's all you need. Emo making his way into the train station.
Oh, nope, he just walked right past it.
Oh, yeah, there's the other Snapdragon down by it. Yeah, that's a weird one. It's like leading to some secret entrance to Icy Side.
It's leading to the entrance to the flight pad down there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, GDO knows about this one on Icy Side, because he's seen it in his 100% runs. The question is there another one on the other side? Oh, he's checking. Turns out, there's not. Wow, Xernicus and HFP as well. Look at this. Efficient.
Yeah, with you don't need moves for anything.
Uh-huh.
Might as well just come right in here.
There you go. That's weird that first grenade didn't kill him. Aw, Emo, you got more to get in here, buddy.
See, yeah, this is where I thought that this might be the hard level.
Because there's what? There's 4 in here?
You don't grip grab any of the ledges that they're on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's 4. 2 on lava side, 1 in the train station, 1 on Icy.
So Emo missed the Snapdragon that Xernicus is getting right now, and the one on Icy side.
Yes. Good job, Xernicus. That's a good one to get.
Mm-hmm. Oh, poor Bex.
Timed it perfectly to get the flight pad to fly up quickly to get the other ones.
Poor Bex has no idea that she could just use eggs. Bex, just get on the grip grab ledge the normal way. Oh my god. Oh, Bex is not going to get this last one here. Oh, she only got 2 in the train station. She didn't see the one that's up high. Unfortunate. GDO collecting his 2 quick ones in JRL.
Did Xernicus right behind him?
Did GDO get all of the ones in HFP?
Nope. He missed one.
He missed the one by Mumbo?
Yep.
Rough.
Xernicus missed a bunch of them in HFP also.
Mm-hmm. That's what the challenge is. That's what makes it hard.
HFP is the sleeper level. Everybody's been running back to HFP once they realize, oh, wait, there's 2 more in that level?
Ooh, did Xernicus get the green Snapdragon here? Oh, he's
Yes,
grip
he did.
grabbing for it.
He got it.
Did he? What's he doing up here?
I thought he got it.
He knows it's here. Well, we just saw GDO.
I think he's looking, or he's looking for other ones.
He sees it. He just... Ugh. So upsetting. Alright, now Emo's making his way to the second half of the game. Actually, not very many Snapdragons past Klungo 2.
Nope. There's like very few.
There's a bunch in TDL.
There's like 5 left on this side.
There's only 1 in CCL and only 1 in GI.
And 3 in TDL.
Emo's learning clockworks to collect his Snapdragons.
Yeah. And once he gets through these, he's gonna be like, wait, I'm missing 3. Where could those be? And then he'll have the MT1 and the 2 HFP ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, GDO drowned.
Inches from the surface.
Yikes. Hard punish for not DCWing.
Nerdicus with the DCW.
Yeah, I really like this play. It skips the swim, skips Klungo 2, skips Springies.
Yep. And you'll be able to just drop down and then finish the 5 on that side really fast.
Emo, of course, making his way to River Passage, where 2 out of the 3 Snapdragons in TDL live. These Snapdragons are a bitch in, well, I guess in bingos. If you are trying to learn Taxi Pack, they're not really a big deal in 100%. Emo collecting the notes down here because he has locked himself into needing Springy Step Shoes. Needs those 390. Needs to find 20 more notes in TDL before he could leave. Emo just gonna shoot from the surface of the water. That works out.
Not if it pushes him.
The current current's taking him, yep. So those are the only 2 Snapdragons here in River Passage. Emo's just looking around to be thorough. While GDO makes his second trip into the Electric Eels lair. What about Xernicus? How's which ones has he missed? Because I think he got all the ones at MT, right?
No, he didn't. He's missing Target Zan.
Oh, he's missing Target Zen as well. Yeah, it's rough.
Otherwise, he would have like 17 also right now.
Alright, Emo collecting his last Snapdragon in TDL. Now, are there any other like grip grabbable ledges in TDL that you might want to check out before you leave?
There is one right above the pool where the rock nut is. But It's a ledge that nobody would ever have gone on in their life because all it does is bring you to an egg nest.
You talking about the waterfall rock nut?
No, the rock nut on that like pillar near or the bridge near the starts.
Oh, right. Yeah.
There's a grip grabbable ledge to a
Right.
little alcove with the egg.
Right, Beck's making her way to the JRL Snapdragons. The only one to get up close and personal. She likes to search and destroy with her hands, or I guess her face. And that's both of them.
Alright, Emo's still searching the level because he's seeing that he's missing a bunch, so he wants to make sure that he's not missing any because he only has 2 levels left after this that he hasn't been to, and there's 5 left.
You see where Xernicus is going? It's not a bad.
Oh yeah, I checked in here. Yeah, I forgot about here. I checked in here too. There is a grip grabbable ledge right here.
It makes sense to look, though. It makes total sense to look. He's just unfortunately not gonna find anything. Nemo on 20 out of 25. Probably wondering how there can possibly be 5 Snapdragons between CCL and GI.
Exactly. That's why he was going back through TDL.
Mm-hmm.
He had to make sure.
Unfortunately, Emo's only going to find 1 in this level. CCL, however, is like a pretty easy level to check. Like, CCL isn't that big. And it's really open, too.
CCL isn't that big. It's only the biggest level in the game.
Is it? Well, it's a lot of empty space, though.
Yeah.
And it's pretty easy to navigate. Like, you have your inner area and your outer area, and that's, like, it. Thanks, Juggalo. I'll pass it on to all the runners. They'll appreciate it. Alright, Emo, of course, knows that there's the Snapdragon over here, leading towards the Super Stash button. And he's just gonna look around now for however long until he's satisfied.
I mean, you gotta look everywhere.
Gotta look, especially when you're missing some. Oh, there's no more over there.
But there's 4 left in the game. How can there not be more?
He's being really thorough. He's see-upped this place like 4 times, and now he's checking with his own eyes up close.
You can't trust no fancy goggles.
Ooh, Emo grabbing the hidden shoes there.
Yeah, the
Normally
shoes for Mr. Fit.
Normally intended for the Mr. Fit race. Man, I wonder how long Emo's gonna spend inside GI. GI is the ultra trap. Nah, Emo's done. Emo's done with CCL. Good job. These guys got 7 minutes left until the hint drops. And I think Emo's going to be happy to see the hint.
It's going to be right when he's like done searching through all the levels normally.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I made it 45 minutes.
Because you could have easily have done it in exactly 45 minutes if you knew where they all were.
I tried the challenge, and my time was 40 minutes, but I looked at the hint early, so...
Yeah, exactly. If you knew where they were, you'd be done 40 minutes in.
Okay, Emo making his way to his last level. Well, at least his last level that hasn't been to yet. Exactly. GDO. Has GDO been to River Passage yet?
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like GDO is going to be leaving TDL with 20 Snapdragons as well. Which ones has he missed? He didn't miss any in MT, but he missed a couple in HFP. Now, Emo, of course, knows that there's the one Snapdragon here on the right. Yep. Looks like Emo is committing to entering GI.
You gotta check. It's the baits.
Maybe not. Maybe he's just gonna check the perimeter of the level and then head out. Now, GDO learning spring step shoes. It's gonna be necessary for him to get to GI. Emo checking all along the building. He's not finding anything. So yeah, at this point, it's just up to
close
Emo
race
to find those last two that he hasn't seen yet.
Oh, he's missing 3.
Is he? Which
yeah,
3?
2 HFP.
Oh,
Target Man's Temple.
Right. Right. And is GDO really at 19? I don't think he's really at 19. Xernicus at 20. Xernicus is being thorough, checking all kinds of places in here. So looks like TDL is going to be the first level that Emo dips into. And Bex has made her way into CCL. Just scanning the room. Although she's scanning the room from pretty far away and not zooming in, so any Snapdragons
I feel like
won't load
GDO's
in.
counter's not right.
I don't think he's been updating his counter. But as far as I know, the only thing GDO's missed has been a couple in HFP. Yeah. But yeah, we've made it to the unfortunate part of the category where Emo's just kind of running around with like a chicken with his head cut off, as they say. Did Bex leave CCL without grabbing the Snapdragon? I think she did. I don't think she saw it. Emo checking Heggy's nest. Or is he going back to Jinjo Village?
I think he's going to go check, see if he missed any there.
Xernicus realizing you cannot kill the Snapdragons with blue eggs. But he's got his 21st, catching up on Emo. Xernicus missed Target Zan's Temple. He missed a couple in HFP, right? Anything else you remember? Beck's unfortunately missing a lot. She's missing the one in CCL. She's missing the ones in Blotizen's Temple. I'm going to set up the hint now. I've got this.
I honestly feel like they're all messing up their counters.
Yeah. I don't believe that GDO's only got 20. But the hint's posted. It's 12:45, which means I can see these guys are about to be opening the hint. Emo going to be realizing that he's missing something in MT.
Yeah, he's already there, so.
GDO, as soon as he opens the hint, we'll see that he is done with GI.
Same with Cernicus, hopefully.
Yeah, Zernicus is committing to entering
You
GI,
should,
but
you should ping everybody
I
with
will
that
ping.
message.
Zernicus says thanks in the chat. Thanks, I had ran out of knowledge.
I expect everybody to run back to HFB.
Yeah.
They were like, wait, 4?
4? Yeah, I think you had the right call by saying that HFP was probably the hardest level for finding these things. Emo's going back into Blood's temple, trying to see if maybe there was one of them that he missed, but there wasn't. Well, he got that one.
He's falling victim to Target Zan's Temple one, like you said.
And I very specifically made it a hint that not all of the Snapdragons are by grip grabbable ledges. Emo's making his way over now. Emo realizes.
Yep.
Zernicus, on the other hand, back to HFP. Where's GDO? Has GDO not gotten these yet?
I thought he did.
No, he got those. Maybe GDO hasn't opened the hint yet.
Zernicus is running around HFB as he should be.
Look at an Icicle Grotto, which makes sense.
Very
not there.
nice. Glide jump.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh, wow, look at this vantage point. It's like a sniper. Staking out Boggy's house. There you go, Emo. Emo got his 23rd Snapdragon, his last one in MT, and it's time for him to go to HFP to clean it up. Did GDO miss one in Witchy World? Bex, on the other hand, I think has completely...
Did he get the train station ones? That could be why his counter's so far behind.
Bex, I don't think, looked at the hint. Because she's going into GI, and she absolutely
Bex
should not be.
doesn't read. Yeah, I don't know how much they're paying attention to pings during their run. But we specifically said the hint was coming.
Yeah.
Emo in his last level. I think GDO's reading now.
Beck's taking a second to figure out what she wants to do. There it is.
Whoop.
Emo's got one of his Snapdragons that he forgot in HFP. He's only got one more to find, which I think is the one on Icy side.
Yes, I think it's Icy side.
This is a pretty strong finish from Emo. He kind of dominated this one.
Your game knowledge wins. Oh, I wonder where Go-Go is.
Yeah. Yeah, let's let me see. I'm just gonna pull up the stream real quick.
He's at 21.
Okay. And time. Let's pull him in. All right, GG's.
GG.
Good job, you crushed it. You were like pretty far ahead of everyone too.
I'm actually so surprised I only forgot 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't even say forgot because it's not like
those
you
were the ones that I expected everybody to forget. Those 3.
Yeah, they're the hardest ones.
I actually had no idea that one by Mumbo was there, so I was so fortunate I went that way to Icy Side.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, those are the ones that everybody's gonna miss. The HFP ones, and Mumbo was like, yeah, the Target Zan one is gonna throw everyone off.
I was running around MT, and then it hit 45, so I checked the hit, and I saw 7. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go back to Relic. I'm like, maybe there's 4 on the climb up? And I check, and then I'm walking out, and I'm looking at Target Zan's temple. I'm like, oh, shit!
GDO with the Rage Nade on Magi there.
That's the most, if not all. It made so much sense.
GDO with the Rage freeing Gobi.
Oh, baby.
Now he's going to watch that cutscene when he comes
Yeah, he is. Wait, he's already been to HFP, so it's going to show it now.
Yep.
Alright,
I wonder if he thinks there's one in Ice Train.
I'm gonna... Oh, that'd be miserable.
That would be awful.
That'd be miserable. I'm gonna swap out your stream, Emo, with GoGo.
Yeah, sure.
We wouldn't have said 45 minutes if there was one in Ice Train.
Right.
Zenernicus says, man, this doesn't help much. Let's see, Twitch.
It narrows it down to a level, but for the most part, you need to look.
I was very glad when there was only one in GI, because I was pretty confident I didn't have to go in the building, but I also hadn't prepared for it at all.
So that's GoGo stream. Let me just swap out.
Because I'm not sure that Zernicus and GDO's counters are correct. I think they should have like 2 more than they say they do.
Oh, GoGo looks like he forgot one in Blotizen's temple. So what, Emo, what do you, which ones did you find to be the hardest?
There were a couple where I was surprised there were 3.
Yeah.
Like Blotizen and Witchy World Train, I thought there were only 2. So
yeah.
I was pretty fortunate.
Oh yeah, it looked like GDO missed one in the train station also.
There weren't. I mean, the 3 I forgot obviously were, pretty tough. I think Target Zan's temple especially is in the back of everyone's minds because you're just running through all the grip grab puzzles, all the ledges.
Why Mumbo specifically said that not all of them are by.
It's so hard to think of though.
Just that one case.
I thought Bex quit, and then I realized Bex and GDO just like perfectly synced. Yeah.
But yeah, there were a few places I checked unnecessarily. Like I scouted Area 51 pretty hard. I went to TDL train station. I went back to TDL when I was done with the level. So I thought I was missing one.
GoGo's lost. Poor guy.
Yeah, nothing too terribly difficult, I don't think. I think that one by Mumbo and HFP is definitely going to get a lot of people. I would not have thought of it if I hadn't gone that way.
Zernicus was the only one who shot it, but he then missed the 2 other ones in HFP.
Bex straight up has not even gone inside of Blodazin's temple.
Oh, dang.
And yeah, that's where a ton of them are.
Yeah, that's 3. I wonder if she just doesn't know about the grip grab puzzle because everyone and their mom flies up to that loading zone. Like even casually, you just fly up to it because he opens it for you.
So GDO on the hunt for 2 more Snapdragons. I know he's got 1 in HFP. I don't remember where the other one is.
Zernik has found his 2 that he was missing in HFP.
So is he at 23 now?
Yes.
Okay.
So have you guys been trying to track by level for everyone?
We just sort of know which ones people missed, like all the HFP ones. I made sure to keep track of.
I was also really unsure about CCL. Like I wandered around there for a bit. I knew the one. I knew the one was the only one, but I wasn't sure if there was supposed to be another or not.
You managed to be thorough and not waste time at the same time. Oh, GDO just found one that he was missing. Gotta dodge some fireballs before he commits to this. And then is GDO's last Snapdragon by Mumbo?
I think so.
It's not dying. I guess it died. I don't know.
He already killed it. That first shot killed it.
Gotcha.
I saw the bits fall down.
Nice dawn clip from Bex. Oh, she flew out the door and grabbed the page. That's sad.
Yeah, it's rough. I hate doing that.
Just shoot the snake heads.
Yeah, at that point, you
shooting
might as well.
if you know you have to shoot the snake heads and route it in properly, it's about the same.
GDO's trying to find his last Snapdragon in the level. It's in a really weird spot.
I guess GDO did miss 3 in HFP. I thought it was only 2.
Change your crop so you can't tell who's winning. I guess, yeah, Go-Go's is crop kind of weird. His counter's not on screen. I guess because he wasn't on stream.
Wait, does the info really add up to 23? 10, 4, 16, 19, 23, 24, 25. No, it doesn't. GDO killing the fireball shooter. Go-Go's back at train station. I feel like this is the one that he's missing. He sees these 2.
Yeah, the ones like above the ledge. You have to look and find them. Like Bex missed that one because she doesn't know you can shoot them with grenades, so she didn't even look.
So Jeff, Emo's been finished for like 10 minutes, but as of right now, Go-Go and GDO are in the lead with 24 out of the 25 Snapdragons. And it is exactly 25 Snapdragons.
Oh, Uternicus was missing the Wooded Hollow one.
And he's only missing his last one in MT then, right?
I think he's missing
Target
Zan.
He hasn't been in Target Zan?
He hasn't.
And GDO, you think, is missing the one by Mumbo?
I think so, yeah.
And we have no idea what Go-Go's missing?
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's missing one in train station in Witchy World because he hasn't left Witchy World.
Okay, where?
Oh, I wonder. Oh, looks like he's going to Inferno.
Okay, here's your breakdown. Okay, so I'm posting the hint for 1 hour, which is Cole's breakdown. One hour is coming up very soon for these guys. Bex got her 3, or is getting her 3 inside of Blotizen's. Blotizen's fat ass is in the way.
Oh my god.
Blotizen thick.
Alright, it is
There
1
it is.
hour. So GDO should know that his last Snapdragon is on Fireside. Gogo should know that he's wasting his time in the van. I think Gogo's going to see that there's 3 in the Witchy World train station, and he's going to beeline there.
Yeah,
Did Bex only get 2 in Blotizen's temple?
She got 3.
Okay.
She was missing the one that was above the last ledge. And she's on her way to target Zan, it looks like.
Uh-oh, GDO's getting there. Uh-oh, it's
He's
on
going
his
to,
screen!
like, the
Oh,
one
he
place
dies!
hasn't gone on Fireside.
Oh no!
No! Oh shit! Go-Go's coming in! He's gonna.
He's going
This
straight.
is gonna be close
Yeah.
now because he died. Holy crap.
Gogo missed the really high one in the Witchy World train station.
I
Dude.
think Gogo has it. GDO's
Oh my god.
loving
GDO's
his movement.
Oh, there it is, Gogo! Wait, hold on. Which one did he miss?
It's
It's-
one's
The
blocking
coffin,
it.
The coffin's
Oh.
blocking it.
blocking it, so he.
Yep, there they are. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Bex just left MT. Does she already have target Zan?
And I guess he's just
Yes,
gonna kill them all to be
Rex
certain.
got it.
Nice.
Done.
Killing all 3 to
GG.
be sure.
Alright, GG. Which one?
GG.
Which one were you missing?
I
Oh,
honestly
GDO, it's on
don't-
your screen. There it is, GDO. There it is. Oh, and he's
I
dead.
don't,
Oh
if,
my god.
if I had to guess, it was probably the last one because the coffin was in the way.
Right. That's funny. You were searching Witchy World for so long and you just couldn't find it. And it's hard because it was right next to ones that you had already gotten, so you like had already erased that location in your mind. Alright,
Okay,
Nerdicus
Nerdicus.
is done. Let's just wait for it to be Facebook official.
He doesn't know where it is because he doesn't. Oh, it's in front of him. There we go.
GG. Alright, GG's.
GG's.
Oh, that was annoying.
Oh wait, so Cernicus beat GDO?
Yeah.
Yeah, what were your times?
Oh yeah, by like 10 seconds.
102.29. I was way closer to it for a while. I just didn't know where it was. Yeah, it was kind of annoying spending almost 20 minutes
Yeah.
just waiting for hints.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, did you know like
What-
what level your last Snapdragon was in?
Not until the level hints came out, and then I still had to like go through in my head and count up everything. And I
Right.
was pretty sure it was MT, but I didn't even notice that the spiral was listed above on that. Like, for some reason, when I read the first hint, I just saw Isle of Hags 1 as the first thing,
Oh yeah.
and I didn't realize until I counted up everything that's like, oh,
Ginger
it only
Village was
adds to
missing.
23. No, but I
Right.
had Ginger Villages.
Right.
Yeah.
The levels that I didn't have at the time of the hint was HFP and MT,
Right.
and it
Which were
took
the
like
hardest
15
ones.
minutes. It took like
Yeah.
15 minutes to find the HFP stuff I didn't have, and
Mhm.
then Mayhem Temple, I never would have bothered to check inside Target Zan if I didn't see the last hint. So
That's what
Yeah.
the very
I guess
first
if you
hint
don't-
was about. Like in the extended rules, I said hint: most but not all Snapdragons live near grabbable ledges. Because I was anticipating that one to be the hardest.
okay.
Yeah, during runs, you have to dodge this one. in
Yeah,
Target Zane's
I always
Temple.
shoot it, so I immediately went there.
Yeah.
I got
Interesting.
stuck on the one by Mumbo's skull. I didn't know that Snapdragon.
Yeah,
I
that's
figured
a
that
weird
was gonna
one.
be one most people miss.
And
You know what?
Wait,
somehow
which
I
one of those
missed
skull?
in
You got it
HFP.
right away, Snernicus.
Oh yeah, that one I found like luckily early
Yeah,
on, but I didn't know about the one in train station, and I didn't know
Yeah.
about the one by the Globo and Icy
I
Side.
mean, you don't go by any of them in runs, so.
I was the only good thing was that the timing of the 45-minute hint came just as I was about to break into GI.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if there
Yes.
was anything in there, and
Yeah,
I was like,
that's-
okay, well, if this tells me that there's only the one in GI, then I can go to another level. And thankfully,
That's
that
why
was
the
case.
timing was done then, because
Mhm.
you easily could have done this in 40 minutes if you knew where all of them were.
Right.
Yeah.
So we figured everybody would be done searching by around 45, like been to every level once.
Yeah.
And then
By the time the first hint dropped, I was only missing 4, and I was like, all right, where are these 4? And I didn't know that there were 2 more in HFP, because I just like one, I didn't know about the one in Mumbo, and then I forgot about the one by the upper like hot water pool. And
Oh, that was the first one I got.
somehow,
knew there was
yeah,
that one.
when I went into HFP the first time, I only got the train station and the one on Icy Side, and I was like, all right, I don't know where there are anymore.
which is funny because those are
It's
not
exact
the ones
opposite.
people think of.
Those are the 2 that I missed on my first HFP trip.
The one that I'm mad about that I missed was the 3rd one in the Witchy World train station that's above the
That's
grip
the
grab
one
leg.
that Gogo. Well,
Yeah.
Gogo
Because
missed one
when
of the
I
ones at the train station.
Because when I shot those 2, I
Bex is
didn't
missing that one also right now.
I
Yes.
didn't have my camera panned up high enough, so I didn't
Mhm.
see that it was there. And so when I was walking around Witchy World, I was like, well, I may as well double check the train station again because maybe there were more. Because I knew where a lot of the locations were, but I didn't know how many there were. Like I
Right.
knew that there was one inside the relic chamber, but I didn't know there were 3 in there. And I was like, yikes.
Meanwhile, I only got 2 on my first pass. I was like, all right, I'm
Mhm.
done. But I missed the one that's at the top.
I kept thinking there was a 3rd one in JRL on the way to the pipe, but there's just the 2. But I was
Yeah.
like climbing up on the roof just to make
Yeah.
absolutely sure.
Like
Gotta
this
make
whole
sure.
time, this whole time I was debating. All right, is there one in Seaweed Sanctum? I don't remember.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna hope that there's nothing in the bottom half of JRL, and I DCW'd to credits knowing that I wouldn't.
I
need to
wish it
hunt
was
the trail.
really nice because you could just drop down and get GI and then not have to learn moves.
I saved GI for after having Clockworks just in case there was anything inside the factory. Not that I like remembered anything being in there, but I knew there wasn't. I knew that I wasn't gonna know where everything was. That I'd have to wait for the hints, so I wanted to be prepared in case I had to go inside the factory.
I knew there wasn't any in the factory, but I didn't know about like the outside. So when I saw the first one, I was like, "Well, time to do the lap."
Yeah, I also did a lap around the entire outside.
Yeah, so did I.
I knew that there was only one. Like the thing with Witchy World and GI in particular is that sometimes it's like a Snapdragon. Sometimes it's just like an electric shock that serves as the hazard for the grabbable ledge.
Yeah, and GI has mostly electric shocks.
Yeah.
So Bex is only missing the 3rd one in the Witchy World train station.
Oh, that's rough.
She's
missing
has-
a bunch of
her
her
others.
counter
hints are
says
there.
20.
Oh,
She's jumping around HFP now. Did Bex do
Yeah, I don't know.
targets
If-
in? I think she did.
yeah. On the second hint, when I was like 2 HFP fire or lava, I was like, "What?" And so I was like, you know what? Screw walking around like it's Kazooie. I'm gonna take the flight pad. And then as I launched from the flight pad, I was like, "Oh, it's right there."
And then
You know
you
what? You
died.
had it on your you had it on your screen. Like also, like
Yeah.
you would have beaten Go-Go if you didn't die to the hands as you were going to Mumbo
Yeah.
with Solo Kazooie. And you had it on your screen, so we thought you were going for it, and then you just didn't.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it the first time I went to the skull either. To go to Icy Side.
So was Emo done first?
Emo's done first. With,
Yeah.
What'd you get? Like a 48?
49.30.
Pretty
Nice.
good.
You didn't have to wait for the hints.
I had to wait for the first hint. I had 22 at like 41 minutes, and then just farted around until the hint dropped. And I
Little
knew
missing ones.
I was missing Target Zan, HFP by Mumbo, and Icy Side.
Cool. Yeah, same
I
two
know
levels.
Icy Side because
most close
the
ones.
one on Icy Side I always remember because when you run over to the Globo and like 100%,
Yeah,
it always
right.
snaps up at you even though you're like too far away from the ledge to ever take damage, and it's like, why did they even put that there?
Yeah.
Well, because
I had trouble killing that one actually. I had to like go and peck at it from above while it lunged at me. So I couldn't get an angle for a grenade
to
shot.
the side.
if you want to get back, you're intended to use the grip grab to avoid the icy water.
But yeah, I checked like every room of HFP before checking the train station, so that cost a lot of time. I checked the Coliseum, I checked Icicle Grotto, I checked like down by Bigfoot.
Bex is making her way to Icy Side, and she's basically beelining to this this Snapdragon.
Yeah, there's not very many other places.
On my first pass to HFP, I forgot the one at the train station.
Yikes.
I guess because in runs that's always collected with a clockwork, so I just didn't even like think about that being a grip grab obstacle.
I mean,
a sick kill from Bex.
Like my general strategy was just like entering levels and being like, all right, where are grabbable ledges? Because I know that the one in empty is the exception.
Yeah, I looked at the rules and I was like, where does it say that you need to have? And then I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's literally the first. I never opened the sub hints. I only opened the picture.
Yeah.
And then when you were like, you need to do this, I was like, maybe I should read the rest of them.
I mean, I thought it was fair because it wasn't on the picture.
Yeah.
I mean, having them in text is a little bit better than having them all shoved into a photo.
Yeah.
Although, have you seen the Zelda ones? The Zelda ones look really nice. But that's not how we do things
You're saying
around
that
here.
mine don't look nice?
Well, no, the Zelda ones look really nice with the way the text works.
Yeah.
The Zelda ones are overproduced. We are scuffed here in the Banjo community.
Yeah.
I put a lot of effort in that
Snapdragon
photo.
has an inaccurate picture. The Snapdragons don't have eyes on the front of their face. They have the eyes on the sides of their head.
Yeah, Cole, what's that about?
So
that
I
is
went to-
on the.
I
that is what they look like. They have their mouths open left and right, and the eyes are on top.
I always thought the eyes were like more like to the side.
I was really disappointed when I didn't find a Snapdragon on the grip grab ledges going up to Regal Blaster.
That's what they look like, G.
Yeah, you're right.
I think everyone looked there, right?
Looked where?
Like on the grip on
The ledges
grip
above
grab.
the pool on
Oh, I knew there weren't any there.
Yeah. Did anyone else feel like SUPERBADDY doesn't do much?
Yes.
I thought so.
I kind of like. I like questions whether I turned it on.
I was
I
like,
got wrecked. I got wrecked by one of the Moggies inside Target Zan's temple because he just like came up and was just like club. I was like, Jesus. But other than that, none of the other ones really caught me off guard.
The
I got
control type
eagles.
enemies, the Grunadactyls, fuck you up with their speed.
Yeah, I was about to say, when I was walking into GI, I jumped off the pipe and one of the Grunadactyls like just dive bombed me while I was in midair, and I was like, he wasn't even facing my direction. How did he turn around that fast?
I almost got PG'd by one of the Uggers in Clifftop too.
It's just a nice little fun addition. And it probably
There
would have been
wasn't
better
any
on a
other
different
twist.
challenge, but yeah.
Dude, those Bargesauruses fly.
Yeah, they
My
do.
goodness.
The first one, when I was collecting the notes by the lake, the one with like chased me between all three of the notes.
Yeah.
It's like go. It's like trying and running away from the beehive.
For me, I was like like actually going up to Moggies after turning on the cheat code and like, are these guys really running faster? I guess they are a bit, but it was hard to notice.
Yeah, same. I had the feeling of like, did I forget to turn on the cheat or what?
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I turned it on.
I wish there was a cheat that like made the enemies have more health or do more damage. That'd be
I
a little
actually
more
thought
interesting.
before Go-Go said what it did, I thought that it was like one hit kills you
Yeah.
from any enemy or something.
That's why we need modded Tooie.
One other enemy that caught me off guard was when I was going around GI. I C-upped on the Minjo side to look up the building, and like the Minjo, like it ran at me real fast.
Oh
Because
yeah.
the Minjos start like slow and they get faster, but it just like went.
Right.
Zzz. I was like, uh-oh.
Mhm.
Bex is looking for the Snapdragon in Central Cavern. She came here before and looked around the room, but she didn't zoom in with the goggles, so the Snapdragon little like opening didn't load.
Oh,
Oh, there's a grip grabbable ledge. There's a
yeah.
Snapdragon.
The one in CCL, like, I don't. Was there anyone that like remembered that there was one there?
I
went
didn't
there.
take too long to check
The
it.
first time I went there, I saw it. I was like, where is there a grip grabbable ledge that would be accessible with like solo banjo?
Mhm.
And then I was
Yeah.
like, there.
I got
But I
that
didn't-
one right away, but I wasn't sure if there was another one or not, so I farted around CCL for a little bit.
Yeah, I flew into the cheese wedge wondering, like, because I don't know the intended path through the cheese wedge very well.
Stack
Yeah.
back, yeah.
Stack
You're
pack on the
supposed-
endings.
But I
Yeah, you're
checked
supposed
if
to, right?
everything was there.
Yeah, you see these moving platforms that go up and down. You're supposed to stand on those.
Right. But I knew it was like a solo banjo thing, so I was like, oh, maybe there's some grip grab with him. But no, there wasn't.
Bex is
And then
entering MT for her last Snapdragon. Which one is she missing?
She's missing Fireside Mumbo.
Is she?
So I don't know. I don't know if she's not keeping track of her levels or. So I went and checked her VOD.
Gotcha.
She didn't get that one.
Oh.
I tried to death warp out of Central Cavern by like beak busting from like the top, but I landed like in the shallow water on the ledge, and it just completely canceled all my damage. There was the sound of me like hitting the ground with my beak bust, but then I was just standing and took no damage. I was like, okay.
Did anyone else try to Google the locations of the
Yes.
Snapdragon?
Yes.
Yeah. All I could find was information about what levels they appear in, but not how
Yeah.
many and
Yeah,
what
same.
part of the level.
Yeah. That saved us from going to GGM.
I used
Well-
every cutscene and every loading zone to try and deepen my search, but all I could find were the levels, and I was like, I know there aren't any in that was where I found out there were any in GI at all, because I thought there were none in GI, and then it was like you can find Snapdragons in GI, and I was like, okay, I'll go into the
Is
level.
that how you guys realized you could kill them with grenade eggs?
Oh, I knew that
I
from
knew-
the
I knew
beginning.
that
I knew
from the
about that
beginning.
from before. yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just-
the strat was to get grenade eggs as fast as possible and then go on. The
I wasn't sure if
spree.
people would know that because you don't ever kill them in any runs.
That's why I
for
did
any reason.
GGM first.
I
Yeah,
mean,
was
so-
I did the
Gotta
same.
get grenade eggs
Yeah.
fast.
I used to
Did
kill the one at
anyone-
Witchy World train station with grenade eggs and hundo.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Am I the only person who DCW to credits, or was that like a common strategy?
I did too.
All right,
I
GG's.
did not DCW.
Bex said she got both of them in HFP Lava Side.
Yeah, I got
Oh.
him. I miscounted. I thought there was only one over. It was the MT. I thought I was missing one in MT, and then I forgot that there
DCW.
was
Did not
two.
DCW.
The Cheeto page, not just one.
Bex said she got
And so
both
that's
of them
why I
in
miscounted.
HFP Lava Side.
So I've been
Oh.
done for a while.
Good
Not a
job.
lot, but I've been done for
Nice.
a couple seconds.
GG.
All right, and that means that Lanin is the only one working still. But unfortunately, I don't know which how many Snapdragons he's gotten, and since I haven't been watching him since the beginning, I don't know which ones he might be missing or not.
Oh, there's no counter on the stream.
Right. Because he wasn't expecting to be on stream. Oh. But he's looking. He's on HFP Lava Side.
How long did it take you guys to figure out how many there were in the game? To be sure that you didn't miss any.
Well, it was Cole.
10 minutes.
Really?
I loaded up no clip, and I just loaded every room.
Okay.
Oh, I'm guessing you could have used one buzzwig one too, like you go through every room and check the objects, right?
No, because nobody has access to that.
Oh.
Did you just look through every room in no clip?
Yeah.
And that took 10 minutes?
Yep.
Damn.
GDU, you underestimate Cole's powers sometimes.
I couldn't imagine looking around every level for enemies in no clip. Or the textures on the wall.
And they pop out.
Layton
no
is
clip.
desperately trying to kill this hothead so he doesn't die. And they're just avoiding each other.
Alright, GG's guys!
GG.
Challenge was fun as usual.
Glad
Yeah.
you enjoyed. Oh, Layton
Yeah,
sees it.
it was a different one. You guys were all expecting collectibles you knew in the game. Like, you guys were
Yep.
like, Minjo! And I'm just like...
Everyone
Definitely
saw
thought it was
Minjos,
Minjos.
and I was like, I'm not even gonna bother practicing because it's definitely not Minjos.
Yeah.
Good job, Layton. And I think Layton is making his way over to Icy side now.
Right, I'm out. See ya.
See you, GDO.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Does anybody in the chat, has anybody been watching Layton? Have an idea of which Snapdragons he may or may not be missing? He's familiar with this one. Went straight towards it.
He just didn't know where the other one was. And Fireside.
Alright, that one's dead. Is that a GG?
It might be.
Looks like GG! GG!
GG.